Good takeoff. Nice work. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to DRAWDY RC. Back here in the model room, doing a little modeling this morning. But for today's video, it's something special. Dad has a new Arrows MIG-29. Now, if you've watched the video in the previous weeks, maybe a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago, go back, and we had a MIG-29. Dad had a MIG-29 and had a couple of good flights on it, getting it up, getting it trimmed out, and doing all the good things you need to do to get your plane flying good. And it was doing pretty good. Dad was doing really well with it. But there was one incident where on a landing or something, I can't remember, I'd have to go back and refresh my memory, but on one of the landings in this particular video, something went wrong with the gear, didn't want to come out all the way, or maybe it got bent a little bit or something, and we flipped it upside down. Well, if you know anything about safe mode, when you flip an airplane upside down, the ailerons and elevator, they'll do all that kind of stuff. So Dad turned it off, the safe off. So we could sit there and just do this the whole time we're working on the belly of the plane. And flipped it back over, was going to take it up for another flight, and Dad forgot to flip it back to safe. It was completely off, everything off. And I'll be the first one to admit, I can probably fly them with everything off, but I don't. I like to fly mine in safe at the highest AS3X, but I like flying in safe, especially my big EDFs. But anyway, Dad takes off, and as soon as he takes off, I can tell something isn't right. He knew something wasn't right, and the plane went down and just got destroyed on the runway. But anyway, Dad bought another one. So the purpose of the video, this is a maiden flight of the new MIG-29. Beautiful plane. Dad's done a lot of work to it. It looks really good. We've yet to maiden it, so today is the maiden of his new Arrows MIG-29. This is a 64 millimeter, but it's the size of like the 70 millimeter F-18 like I have from FMS. It's the same size, but it's shown as 64 millimeter. It's actually a pretty decent sized plane, so you'll see in the video. But anyway, let's get to the video. RD on the sticks, maiden the Arrows MIG-29.
All right, you want to tell them what we did to this airplane? It's a brand new airplane, but we put, Marvin made some
Oh yeah,
the printed nozzles on the back.
Yep.
Which I think it was like 7 millimeters smaller. About to give it more thrust.
Yep. Those are the 3D printed nozzles that Marvin made on his 3D printer. We painted them up. Like RD just said, it's supposed to give it more power, more thrust. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's a brand new one. This will be the maiden of it. Safe, everything checks.
Yep.
All right.
I'm going to take off in high rates because I want to have. Oh yeah, we got 5280 in it too.
Yep. All right, this is maiden. He's had one before. Crashed it a couple months back. Bought another one. Put these updated nozzles on it that Marvin made on his 3D printer. And now we're fixing to maiden this bad boy. The MIG-29 from Arrows, the 70 millimeter. Good takeoff. Nice work. I like it. Remember, going down the back, it's going to do that. So bring it back to you. There you go. Watch the sun. Lost it. There we go. Good. So this is the maiden, so we're trying to get it trimmed out and get it all together. Looking good though. Looking good. Nice and easy. Already doing a good job with it. The 5280s are burning in there, ain't they? That's good. Alright, here we go. See if we can put her down. Yeah, you're at 4 minutes on the camera. And say, give her some. Yeah, there we go. Nice, that's good. There you go. Alright, so maiden. I think it came unbound a little bit there. I had to cut the camera to go get it, but it's coming back now. So the MIG-29 maiden flight successful. Good job. Good looking plane too, pretty. All right, let's take the battery in it. All right, so I just watched it. That was the first flight of the MiG-29. And I'm like RD, as soon as he pulled back on the sticks to get it off the runway, I was like, yep, it's gonna be a good flight. You can just tell it, you can feel it. And he was the same way I was when I was filming it. I was like, yep, that's gonna be a good flight. And he banked it over, pulled the gear up, and did a fantastic job on that maiden flight. Had to do a little bit of trimming on the up down, but I think left to right, he was good. I think had give a little bit of down elevator or up elevator, can't remember, but other than that, it flew really good, and Dad was really happy about it. So we changed the battery out. He's running a 4004S Ovonics battery in it. I think he flew it for about 3.5, 4 minutes on the first flight. So we're going to throw a new battery in it. We're going to go up for flight 2. All right, flight number 2. Maiden flight number 2 with the MiG-29. Afterburners are getting it. Good take off. Looking good. You gotta just stand beside him so I can help him.
flyby. Looks good. Looks pretty stable.
Well, it don't fly great.
Yeah, it's flying good. What are you running on your throttle? About 70?
60.
That looks good. Trying to keep the camera steady, y'all. Yep, I'm good. I got it.
All right, one more pass and I'm gonna come in.
All right. Yeah, you're right at 3 minutes on camera.
Flat half.
You didn't like that turn too much, did it?
Huh?
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
All right, nice and easy.
1. Timer 1 up.
Grass.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I think the battery's going dead.
It went down.
Yep, I think the battery went dead. All right, that's good. All right, so not bad for maiden flights on the MiG. Dad did really good with it. So I think the battery was pretty much down right there at the end, but anyway, good maiden. All right, let's talk about what happened on that second flight. Beautiful flight, beautiful takeoff. Flybys were great. I mean, Artie was comfortable with it. He said he wasn't nervous a bit. It was flying superb. I mean, you've seen the video, it flew great. Artie was really happy with it. When he was coming in, there was a pretty good headwind. And when he was coming in on landing, he was slowing it down, getting ready to flare it. He was still a little bit too high to flare it, but it was almost in a high alpha. And you could tell it in the video, it was almost in a high alpha. And luckily, he was over the grass, and luckily, it wasn't that high off the ground. And between the wind blowing, and we had a pretty good headwind. It was probably 8 to 10 when it would gust, coming down the runway that way. And he was coming in against the wind, and it knocked it out of the sky. I think two things happened. One, I think he stalled it, and number two, I think the wind helped that plane stall, and it got it up high like this right here, and then it just kind of rolled over. Didn't hurt the plane a bit. There was one of the little navigation lights on the end of the wing that got knocked off, but all we did was take some foam glue, put it back on, and she was good to go for another flight. But that was the last battery. But he did get 3.5, 4 minutes out of that battery as well. So he got a good 8-minute flight today with the MiG-29 and did a very good job with it. So thumbs up to RD on a great flight with the MiG-29. He said that's going to be his go-to plane for a while. So that's good, because it's a lot of fun. And remember, in the video we showed you the nozzles on the end of it. Marvin made some nozzles that actually shrunk the end of it by, I think, 7 millimeters, and actually gave it more thrust and more power with that 4000 in Vonix. And you could definitely tell the difference in that one compared to the other plane that we had that had the original nozzles on the back. So thanks to Marvin for making those for us. That was awesome. They look good. They went on the plane perfect, and did what it's supposed to do. So anyway, thank y'all for joining us here at DRAWDY RC. As always, we really appreciate everybody being here and watching our videos and supporting DRAWDY RC and supporting this great hobby. Me and RD work really hard to bring the best content we can to you guys, and the stuff that we learn, you know, in our activities with the hobby, and also what we've learned from watching other videos and trying to apply it with what we're trying to do here. We're just having fun. We're not professionals. We're not aces. We are still novice, been doing it a little over 2 years now, and we still have a lot to learn, and we learn every time we go to the hangar or to the flight zone. It is what it is. We're going to crash. We're going to have great flights just like today, and we're going to bring every bit of it to you, of the crazy, stupid things we do sometimes. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank y'all so much, and we'll see you guys on the next video. I'm out.